were named the Defensive Player of the Week this week. We'll get to that honor quick enough, but let's talk about the game first of all. For you guys, after losing 2 straight, what was the feeling heading out on the field for this one?
We just knew we had to go out there and take care of business. It's a business trip. We all knew that. And we just take it one game at a time. That's what we're looking forward to.
Well, this is a team defensively. Coach Smith talked about last week. Definitely some injuries out there with Tonio Salato and things like that. How did you have to step up knowing that there's injuries to this defense?
It's the game of football. Tonio's a big key that we got out right now. And defense just had to step up, and it was great to just get back out there with the team.
And you got named Player of the Week for your performance. Well earned with all those tackles and the things that go with it. What was the feeling like on the field that game? What was the difference?
It was great, just to get back out there, getting named, all week or whatever it was you said. It was great, it just adds to the game of football, game I love. It's just great to get back out there with the team though.
This game, coming off of 2 straight losses going up against Azusa, would you call that one a must-win?
Oh yeah, definitely. Every game here on out is a must-win for us, and that's the way we got to look at it. Take one game at a time.
And speaking of we'll go talk about the offense in that game. Nick Riccadulli keeping things going for you guys. What was it like seeing him eat up yards like that?
Oh, it was great. We needed Nick. We were holding on him, pretty good that game, and he took care of us. He couldn't be stopped that game. 45 carries, whatever he had was ridiculous. He did a great job for us.
Now you guys get to go back home for this homecoming game against Dixie State. How do you guys feel heading into this one with the win on your belt?
Oh, it's gonna be great. Getting to play back here in front of our home fans, but we just got to keep our composure. Know the game plan. Keep our heads on right and take it one game at a time. Just stay ready.
It's a homecoming game. How much more emphasis does it place knowing that there's going to be some former players and stuff in the crowd and a big crowd, obviously?
Yeah, it's gonna be great, but we gotta just block that out, and just know the task at hand. Like I said, take it one game at a time. That's all we can really do at this point. Fans are gonna be great, like always. Hopefully, they just add to it.
This is a Dixie State team that beat Central Washington, so what kind of talent they possess. For you as a defense, what are some things you have to key on to be successful this week?
I didn't get the privilege to play them the first time, but we're going to start looking at them. I'll see what they got, from here on out. They're a great team. I know they got some offensive talent. They got talent all around the board, but I just got to keep the task at hand, know it's a business, and go out there and take care of business.
I was going to ask you, how frustrating was it during your injury period there to have to sit and watch?
Oh man, it was brutal. I came here and got to play 4 quarters of football so far, so I was itching to get back out on the field, and it's been great to get this last game under my belt, 2 games, so hopefully I can finish out the season strong.
How's the hamstring?
It's good. It's good, getting healthy.
Did you feel out of shape at all, or maybe less than 100% playing on Saturday?
Definitely less than 100%, but I felt good. Felt like I could contribute.
The Lumberjack defense is obviously better when you're in the game. Were you worried about re-injuring that hamstring, or what was your thought process as you were playing?
That's always in the back of my mind, but I kind of got to block it out, just out there to try to better the team. My number's called, I'm got to produce, and that's the way I was looking at it.
I know Dan kind of hit on, but how frustrating, I guess, was to see your team get run on a little bit. I noticed as the quarterback Owens this Saturday, when he wanted to escape the pocket, there was nowhere for him to go, and 44 happened to be around the ball a lot.
It was definitely frustrating, seeing what had happened, but just had to step up, Like I said, my number was called, so I tried to make some plays.
How good can this defense be? I mean, you guys really only gave up 2 touchdowns on, Saturday night. You got the long run, the long pass, and you guys have to feel pretty good about when you guys are on how well you can play football.
No, definitely. The defense, when we're on, with the leaders that we got, Jerry Maluia, CP, we got some great leaders, and especially when we have Tonio back in the mix, our defense should be able to do some special things.
And what's your role on that team? Like you said, CP, who's a senior leader, great player, Jerry, leader, who's been around a long time, a lot of senior guys up in front. Where do you see yourself fitting in on this team?
I do what I'm told. I love playing with Jerry and CP, and I'm just in there trying to make plays and try to get people to rally around. You know, when big plays happen, that's when people feed off of that energy. You know, and I'm just out there trying to get the energy. You know.
As a sophomore, you started up at Portland State. What's it like playing for Coach McClure, and have you completely grasped the defense and what he's trying to do?
Coach McClure is great. You know, after the move from Portland State and where I've been, it's been great to come to a coaching staff like this. You know, just as welcoming as they are. You know, and I've learned his defense. I love his defense. I got to keep learning it. You know, keep getting better and better.
Thank you. There we go.